Have you been putting off starting a YouTube channel because you think you need expensive gear? If yes, this video is for you. I've seen a ton of small businesses who know they should be on YouTube but never start because they think they need the perfect studio setup, which is simply not true. So today I'll show you the only gear you actually need to get started and how to make your videos look and sound professional for under $300. If you're new here, I'm Pat, co-founder of GrowthLens, where we help B2B companies turn YouTube into a predictable lead generation machine. But before we talk about the gear, let's clear up the biggest myth that stops most founders from ever posting their first video. You see, many founders spend weeks researching cameras, comparing lighting, and trying to build the perfect soundproof studio. Meanwhile, their competitors are already posting videos on YouTube. They're answering the questions their audience is searching for, building trust, and getting the leads that could have been yours. And the impact is real because businesses using videos as their primary source of marketing often see conversion rates jump from 2.9% to 4.8%. And viewers don't subscribe to you because your camera is expensive or your lighting is perfect. They subscribe because your content helps them solve a problem or make a decision. That's why instead of overthinking gear, focus on the few things that actually make your videos clear and watchable. In most cases, that comes down to just 3 simple pieces of equipment. And the first is a good camera. And the good news is you probably already have one. Most iPhones and Android phones today can shoot really sharp 4K video. That's more than good enough for YouTube. A lot of creators, including myself, simply use an iPhone as their main camera because they're simple, reliable, and always with them. I personally use an iPhone 13 Pro, and the video quality looks as good as most professional cameras. To make your videos look better, use the rear camera instead of the selfie camera, since it's of much higher quality. Now, technically, you can use a professional camera from Sony or Canon, but that can get pretty expensive and complicated. And for most people starting out, I wouldn't recommend it. Instead, focus on a few simple things that actually make a bigger difference. For example, your camera angle. Don't place the camera below your face so you're looking down at it. I keep the camera at eye level or slightly above. This small change can make your videos feel more natural and professional. Second, keep your phone stable. Even a small camera shake can make a video feel unprofessional. A simple tripod or phone mount solves this immediately. It keeps the phone stable, is easy to use, and prevents from falling while you record. And while we're talking about background, you don't need a fancy studio to look professional. What matters more is keeping your background clean and distraction-free. A simple setup like a bookshelf, a desk, or a whiteboard works perfectly. This can add depth to the frame and make your videos feel more professional. With these basics in place, your phone alone can produce a clean, professional-looking video. Next up, we need good lighting. Now, lighting is one of the simplest ways to improve the quality of your videos, and even the best camera cannot fix poor lighting. In many cases, natural light from a window is enough. Just position yourself so the light falls on your face and isn't behind you. This alone can make your video look brighter and more professional. If natural light isn't available, a small LED panel or a simple ring light works fine. It's affordable, easy to set up, and provides consistent lighting because the goal is to make sure your audience can see you clearly. And lastly, we need a good mic. If there's one thing you really shouldn't cut corners on, it's your audio. Viewers can forgive a shaky camera or a cluttered background, but bad sound will make them click away instantly. And fixing it is pretty simple. Instead of recording on your phone, just use an external microphone and the quality of your video will transform. Now, with the 3 basics covered, let's see what a simple professional setup would actually cost in 2026 and how you can start filming today. You may already own some of the equipment you need. For your camera, your smartphone is all you need, so the cost is $0. However, if you're going to use a professional camera, the Sony ZV-E10 or Canon M50 are popular options that would cost anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. For lighting, use natural window light or a simple light like the newer LED light. and this would cost you around $110. For the microphone, the DJI wireless mini microphone is perfect and would again cost you around $110. And last, you need a simple phone tripod to keep your camera stable, which will cost around $50. With just these tools, you can create videos that look clean and professional. A complete starter setup usually runs between $300 and $2,000, depending on the gear you pick. But the real value of your videos doesn't come from expensive gear. It comes from the ideas you share and the problems you help your audience solve. Now, before we wrap up, let me quickly show you 2 simple ways to record your video. Option 1 is recording directly on your phone. This is the easiest method. Just hit record, and once you're done, you can airdrop or upload the footage onto your computer for editing. However, if you're recording a lot of videos or running out of storage, you can also transfer your footage to an external SSD. It gives you more space, keeps your files organized, and keeps editing much faster. Option 2 is if you're using a professional camera. In that case, you will record onto an SD card, then transfer the files to your computer. It's a bit more of a traditional setup, but still very straightforward once you've done it a couple times. Regardless of which option you use, one quick tip: record in one long take instead of shorter sections. It makes filming easy and saves a lot of time when editing. And that's all you really need to get started. Now that you know the gear you need and how to record your video, the next step is learning how to turn those videos into actual leads and clients. And I've already made a lot of videos on that, but you can start from this one where I break down how to get clients from YouTube, even if your business is boring. I'll leave the link down below, and see you on the next one.